Oh, you know what? I went up to the table. I didn't go to the sign.
Setter is better.
All right, that's literally all it is. Wow, you know what's interesting is I thought I was going to get more out of this than the point of interest. But it ended up being the opposite. Let's see if we can't find this next point of interest before we head back to Cauldron Lake.
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
You're going to be waiting a moment. It looked like, I know we found this earlier.
Clock out, get a beer.
We've already done this. And it's still there. Is there something on the inside?
So what's good here? Any nice restaurants? I'm a bit of a foodie.
Well, the restaurants and shops in town are
Good
closed
to
at
see
the
you.
moment, unfortunately. They'll have a grand reopening right after Deerfest, though. So if you're sticking around till then,
Oh,
if you're a fan of
I don't
coffee
think I am.
and retro
Whatever
vibes,
a
the
Deerfest
O'Deal
even
diners
is.
just well, there's always our own restaurant at your convenience.
Did he say that the restaurants and hotels are closed until after Deerfest? If I heard that right, that's very strange. All right, there's still something there. Do I need to look at you? I see those circles on those binders, and I always think that that's something we can interact with. I mean, I see this map here. It definitely looks like it's on the inside, right? Well, it's not definite. And of course, we literally just looked at this. Nothing around here. All right, I guess that's going to have to exist for a bit. All right, let's get in the car. Are we driving or are you driving, Sam? Or, did I call you Sam? Casey.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back.
Oh.
Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Well, that's interesting. They wanted to bring back Alan Wake, find Alan Wake. It was an Alan Wake cult. The Heart. All right, so the good news about
The
coming
page
back
says
here.
Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
All right, we can look at the map and see what... Oh, look at point of interest. So the general store, we did go through there. Did I miss stuff, or has stuff popped up since? The witch's sign, we've been... I don't know what... Is there a... I'm not seeing a legend anywhere letting us know what exactly is what. Yeah, there's that also. Rental cabins are locked. Need the bolt cutters. All right, so if we just continue here and then take the path to the right, we should be able to get back in there, and then it'll lead us straight back to the general store.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the... to solve the case.
I don't know why that cut out. Why did that cut out right there? Look at that lighting. Look at that. That is beautiful. Wow.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my
Good point.
experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
So we already got a lunchbox from here.
Hey, hello there.
Oh,
How are
it's
you
these
fellas
guys.
doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Can we get bolt cutters from you?
Hello, Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
Is FBC Federal Bureau of Control? Is that what that is? Oh.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
So that's in a different location. That's in Watery. Okay.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though.
Well, there
It's
you go.
mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Is he trying to distract us? He is.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
So is Saga, that's a Nordic name? I wasn't aware of that.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Yeah, he's
That's all for
definitely...
now.
He is most definitely distracting us. Pulling us away from...
Where'd you find
Oh, he's
this,
part of a
Steven?
motorcycles club.
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here.
So were the brothers. Were the brothers in the last game? I know they were rock stars, quote unquote. Were they part of a motorcycle club also? Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. Oh. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this. This things. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Stephen Lynn. Yeah, it's clear it's not raccoons. But someone tampered with it and basically hijacked the signal? Oh, we've already opened this. Yep. Yeah, he's definitely shady.
Let's get to the murder side, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
That flashlight's working pretty well right now. I like it. So we know there's a couple points of interest inside this general store.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
All right, we'll look at that in a moment. Let's get... This is the general store, right? Can we get back in first? Oh, there's quite a bit going on here. Oh, I thought that was a thermos for a moment. All right, where were these? So this corner, straight corner, and then basically to our right. We already read this. Wait, straight corner felt like it was something over here. I mean, that could be it. And then off to the right. Back up to the front here, it looks like. Could be on the outside. Or is it just this door? Yeah, I'm not sure how these points of interest are actually kind of... So that's locked. We got that. But how is... Yep. Oh, is there something here? Yeah, I'm not sure how these are working. Maybe it's... Is it something that maybe pops up at specific times? Although it's on the map, so... That would seem weird to me if that's the case. But they're both still there, and then we have to get back to Alex. There's the guy. All right, we'll start at the table the table before we do that, because it's naturally what we would have done.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
So they carved it on the table. Oh,
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is.
we most definitely do.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
I'm thinking it's just the water. Yeah. Because they look kind of mystical, right? Kind of ethereal, something like that. But I'm thinking it's just the water. Before we continue, though, well, we should take a look at our case board. Footprints leading into the forest. Weren't here before. Nightingale came this way. I'm on the right track. I mean, yeah, that's... Either way, if they're there before or not, that's a pretty big leap. But we're going with it, I guess, right? Cult of the Tree. Triangle carving on the table where Nightingale was found. So you're going to go up by the symbol, right? Some kind of signature. Did they intend for this body to be discovered or just an idle carving? I'm assuming they intended it to be discovered. Cult of the Tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Keep trying.
No, not the psychology. Nope, wrong way. There we go. What is it? Bring that back on up. Victim's body, organs covered in writing, page found inside the chest. Text tattooed on the victims, manuscript page found inside. Writing has some significance here. Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. Cult goal? Or cult ritual, what is it? No. Goal? Not psychology. His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters too? So, trying to think of those other victims. I don't know if there was kind of progression, and then this is the final progress point. I'm not sure. Victim of cult killing became a monster. No, I guess that would have to do with writing, right? Where does this go? Psychology?
Doesn't look right.
Nothing seems right now. There we go. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation. And then the necklace. So it's going to go back up to symbols, right? Jewelry can be used. All right, we already read that. Let's take a look at... So we're not going to do the radio. At least I don't think so. But the television. Oh, these are cool. All right, we already saw both of those, though. All right, let's get back out. Let's follow the footsteps. What I'll do is in between episodes, I'll listen to the radio and see if is it like conversation or are they all songs? I'm just kind of worried about the songs. This is terrifying. That didn't help. Make sure we are locked and loaded. Wait. Why does she kind of not look the way I'm pointing her? Do I really want to go up, though? I think he's going back to that tree. Isn't this... Yeah, there's the big tree. I have a feeling he's going back to the tree.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Oh, this is that marshland, man. Oh, my. Oh!
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
That scared the heck out of me. For sure. Oh, that terrified me.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Yeah, the tree that we saw earlier. So if we go to our map, which is over here. So where are we at? We should be... Oh, we're over here. Yeah. Oh, this is all the marshland. Okay. Yeah, right down here. That's that big tree. Why is this red out? I'm not sure. We can at least check out the sign, potentially. That kind of looked like a person hunched over. A huge person. I'm wondering how far out into this marshland can we go? Can we get to this box? Oh, this in the first game was goodies. Nice. Witchfinder Station. Take a look at that map. So we're all right. So it looks like that's the limit we can go. Okay, because that's all blocked off. Oh, look at that mist. We've already looked at this. Why is this back up again? Yeah, we've already read all that.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light.
Kinda seem like it's reacting either way.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Oh, am I supposed to go walking in it? Oh, look at how the water moved when we backed up. Am I just walking right into this? We're gonna get transported someplace? Toggle flashlight boost R1 to increase damage to darkness and burn through dark substances. Wait, R1. Buttons, how do they work?
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Oh, that seems like a pretty big trust right there, I gotta say.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
All right, so the witch's hut sounds like a safe place, a safe haven, so that's good. Coffee thermos, love hearing that. Let's take a look again. So the witch's hut is back there. We've already been there. The witch's sign, oh, that's that sign. So is there something I'm supposed to do there, though? Or are we just heading back to the hut? Let's check out that sign again, I guess. You do something on the backside? No, I can't even go into that backside. I mean, we've read this. All right, so I think I want to get, all right, so obviously we're going to go back to the hut. But did it mention something about this station, this witch's station? Remember the sign we saw over here just a little bit ago? Has this been broken down? What is that? Is that? It almost sounds like electricity, but I think it might actually be the rain dropping on the box. No, we can't do anything there unless I can. No. Oh, that looks so good when you do that. Oh, forgot about that. All right, let's get to that hut. So here, I think we do want to jump up. Wasn't there a ledge that we could jump up on? Yeah, right there.
This is the witch's hut. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Oh, didn't that last manuscript start with the words something like the fuse has been lit? All right, so we need a fuse to get our safe haven going. We'll check that in a moment. Can we even get in here right now? No, that's not a thing. Not from this side. I actually don't know why I tried to go around that way, but we did. I'm assuming we looked at this. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Yeah, of course, it'd be too easy for the fuse to actually be in here. Could we be back there? Or maybe something else popped on the map? I mean, there's these, but we can't get in that door. I couldn't find what that was. I don't think we need to go back to the sign. Let's go check this out. I think we got a lunchbox down here, did we not?
This fuse is busted.
Did we read this? So I told her. She said, thanks. Effing kill me. Monday. Oh, that was Sunday. Monday, I snuck out last night again, went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here, like I always do, instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. Gonna find out what. Gonna go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's gonna be epic. That does sound a little familiar, like we probably read that. Some dream catchers, is that what those are?
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
I don't know if I consider that littering. The last one maybe, but I think something led to that. I think that's at least kind of organized. All right, let's head on back. Wait, was there some? What was this? Oh, all right. So that's the box we opened. I still don't know what these are. And now that it's a little brighter, I was thinking they were slippers, and then hats, maybe knit hats. They're actually kind of looking more eggish. Fuse. The break room is a place where you can save your coffee thermos trophy earned.
Another page. Making progress.
So it's interesting. I was looking. So if we go into, is it load? Yeah, you see manual saves, and I could not figure out how to manual save. So it looks like this is where we do this. All right, well, right there. Quick save, manual save. Very cool. All right, let's check out the page.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
So I made a comment about that when we first came across that sign, as in, it almost looked like one of those placards where you can put your face through and take a picture, and I'm like, what's coming out of the chest? That's where the heart is. Oh. All right, before we do all that, what was that? Wait, what was that? R2? Oh. We can swing the flashlight. And then pull the gun out. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, happy little accident. What kind of treats do we got? Danish, it looks like. All right, let's see what we just picked up. It looked like we picked up quite a bit. All right, nothing here, but in some other cases, it looks like we do.
Yep. Already got the answers to these.
Where did Nightingale go? The witch's hut. Bright light provides protection. Keep an eye out for more places like this, of course. Fuse was in place. She had found it among the junk in the forest. Was that actually, you know what? That actually was inside of one of those manuscripts. But in a bright light, nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out. All right, very cool. Cumberland Lake Witch's Hut.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Okay. What is the ritual? Of course. Oh, these are from earlier. Squinted to read the smudged line on the heart. Second page recited from memory. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror. Oh, that is terrifying. Words on the heart. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense. That's part of the ritual, right? Towering over Saga, watching her in the witch, Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart.
Ugh.
Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?